So I'm going to apologize if it's kind of hard to hear. Got the wood burner back here cooking away. But this is what I've been waiting for quite some time. Inside this box should be the Digitrax Zephyr system. And it's Tuesday, February 9th. I got this in on Saturday is when it arrived and was delivered. But I bought this on eBay from Bob the Train Guy. Here's the listing here. And I bought it last Tuesday, I think, is when I paid for it. And it shipped within very few days. So let's get this guy opened up. I don't have my knife, it's in the car. So stabbing it, gonna have to do. Alright. Oh dear. I don't think I've ever done an unboxing video. So this is a first. Some business cards thrown in here. Bob the Train Guy. Definitely check him out. I do hope this invoice info, valued customer. I'll check this out a little bit later. Tries to ship everything within 24 business hours, and I think he certainly did a great job of that. You can go to his website, bobthetrainguy.com, or email him at bob@bobthetrainguy.com. He lives in South Carolina, Eastern Time Zone. Really cool. I'm definitely going to look into buying some more products from him. Business from him was spectacular. So this is it, right here. Oh man. So this is the Zephyr Xtra starter set, 3 amp starter set. Kind of everything in one unit. Retail price from Digitrax is $255, I think. It was a lot cheaper to get this through Mr. Bowditch here. $165, almost $100 cheaper through eBay. The shipping was free and super fast. So definitely, if you're looking for an upgrade, check that out. Soon. Alright, inside the box we have a really awesome looking quick start guide. Kind of cool. So we got the quick start guide, which I'm going to be using. Follow this to get going, as well as kind of a neat little Digitrax poster thing here. We have, it looks like, other Digitrax information, decoders. I want these, man. This, and I want to upgrade eventually to the DT402D, the duplex equipped. Except this in itself is what this system is worth. New, I think. Pretty close to it. $250, $200. Loconet cable. Really light. What else is in here? This must be the power supply. Yep. sound decoder manual. Next fun task is hooking all this up. Alright, so this is where all the fun and games come into play. We're gonna hook this bad boy up. As you can see, we're still on DC control with my non-DC locomotive. Quick plug equipped though, or non-DCC, excuse me. Quick plug equipped, so I'll have to upgrade that coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave him right there. I'm gonna kill the power on this, and I'm going to unscrew the thingies, connections, whatever you want to call them. Let's go ahead and pull these guys off. We're gonna set this off to the side. You can use, I guess you can use a DC controller throttle as an additional throttle with the Digitrax systems, specifically this one. So I'm not going to get rid of this entirely. One thing I also notice is there is a huge weight difference. This is so light. I don't even know what's in here. I think this weighs twice as much as that, and I also do not know what's in here. So this is a lot heavier than this, even though this is bigger and kind of cooler. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do something with this. I put you right here. I want those holes here. I'm going to move these holes real quick. I'm going to grab the drill and move these holes a little higher up here. Let me mark my spot here, and I'll be right back. Alright, well, I definitely admitted defeat with this guy. Instead of trying to fight that red wire through, I just attached an electrical tape, tied it to the existing bus wire, which is going to draw power to all of my layout in all places except for the switch that Amtrak locomotive is facing, just because it'll short. I need to cut that switch out. So there's a way to do it. I'll work on that one later. But for now, I have power supply plugged in. It's giving me the green light there saying power's flowing through. It's just not hooked up to anything. So I'm going to place my Zephyr system where I want it. Get these pins out of here. Brush that off a little bit. Bam. And we'll draw this power up. There is a place on the back, a little round hole, power in. Pretty self-explanatory. If you mess that up, well, then you're just kind of dumb. No offense to anyone who messes up power, but you're kind of dumb. So we have loco. This is a good sign. If you hit power, it will send power through to the rails. But there's no power to the rails yet because cables are right here. So how this works now is if you flip it around, this is where all of our wires go into. And so we have rail A and rail B, and I'm just going to stick these in respectively. So I'm going to take my flathead screwdriver and just unscrew these a bit. Apologize if my arm gets in the way. I think they might be unscrewed a bit. It doesn't look like there's contact yet. But I'm just going to stick these in and screw this down. The white one's going to be rail B. Huh. Draws up from the bottom. Kind of cool. Nice and tight. And same with rail A. Stick that in. Nice and tight. Awesome. And that's it. This is all we're going to need to do. And by the way, my quick start manual is on the floor over here. I have not opened up. But But this is it. So now, if we hit power, something has power. I can hear it. We hit loco, do 03, hit loco again, and go to forward. Something should be moving, I just don't know what. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if it is still shorting through here. I'm going to test this by unscrewing one of the sets of wires from this light switch. So I think it manages to send signal through both of these. If I can find the right set of tools here. So unfortunately my camera ran out of space, but I have done 9580, hit loco, 9580, hit loco again. And we have power to 9580. So now what I want to try is this guy. Loco 1346, which might need to be reprogrammed. Doesn't seem quite as promising because it has sound and I'm not getting any sound. So I'll have to figure that out. But that's a video. My camera ran out of space, which is why it cut out. So I do apologize for that. But I'm now able to run this train, and I'm going to grab 5624. These two were always paired together. You can see it does have the directional headlights. So if we flip back, brake, forward, we have front-facing headlights. So like I said, 5624 and 9580 were always MU'd together. And so I'm going to read through the manual here and see if I can MU these babies together again. So first things first, I figured out what I was doing wrong with the standard DC locomotive. The address is 00, not 03. 03 is the default decoder address straight from the factory. 00 is the DC standard. It's still making the high-pitched hum, but I'm not gonna worry too much about that. I have motion. And I'll try 5624. Back this baby up. The 0 key is toggling the headlight and shorting it on the frog, so I can turn the headlight on and off. using that key. You can see it's press 0 again, it turns off. Once I get 1346 up, I'll have sound. So I'll work on getting that up.